Thank you, Mr. Daniel. On behalf of Top League Training and Business Consulting, let me first welcome all the contestants to the contest World's Best Trainer. I consider it an honor and privilege because you are the future, not just of India, but of the world. Yeah, it's a very big thing to say. You might wonder why I am saying so. That's because recently, Price Waterhouse and Cooper conducted a survey of 1,379 CEOs whom they interviewed from 79 countries worldwide. And 87% of the CEOs said that the biggest concern for the industry is the non-availability of new skills, key skills. And industry, my dear friends, is looking towards you to bridge this gap. The race is on. All we have to find out is how fast and how consistently we can run this race and ensure that the gaps are bridged. Let me give you a few information to get a correct perspective. To get the correct perspective, we need to understand some historical data. The training industry in the US stands at $100 billion, out of which $70 billion is accounted for by corporate training, while a massive $30 million goes towards all other type of training. Mind you, before the COVID pandemic, all this was mostly a huge majority, 90+% was offline face-to-face training. The pandemic has ensured that everything has gone online. But what is the situation with our country, India? In India, it's a pathetic $1 billion. $1 billion for a country of 7 billion people and a workforce of 402 million people. That is the situation. But there is one silver lining to this dark cloud. And what is the silver lining? As per Indian Education Society sector in Indian industry report, it has been stated that by 2030, this $1 billion is expected to go up to $20 billion. And for the next 2 to 4 years, the growth is expected to be at the rate of 38%. Incidentally, this report has come on 22nd of March 2021, taking into account that everything has gone online. Everything has gone online. And my dear friends, as the COVID pandemic pans out, it's becoming even more obvious that we are going the Spanish influenza way of 1918, when the viral attack, the pandemic, went on for nearly 3 to 4 years with 3 major waves, the second wave being the biggest killer, which affected 500 million people worldwide, killing 50 million, out of which 26 million, unfortunately, were from our country. Medical science has improved, discipline has improved, but then along with that, the virility of the virus has also increased. So we all need to be very careful. Having said that, this is a massive opportunity which looks the trainers in the face. Commercial transactions, learning, social norms, everything is going to change. The way we look at life is going to change. That is where trainers come in. We are going to be the people who are going to transform society. You will be very, very appreciative of the fact that 90% of the jobs in India before the pandemic were skill-based, but unfortunately, only 6% of them were trained workforce. That means 84% required professional training even then. 12 million youths were joining annually into employment, but the system in our country could accommodate only 3 million to be trained. That means there was a huge demand for quality trainers. Having said that, if we look into what the fate of the trainers are, it is very, very bad. It is pathetic. Why so? We will see. To understand better, let us see what is the amount of money which is being spent on training industry per se. Industries in the US spend 15% of the cost of a employee, CTC, cost to the company. 15% is spent on training an employee. Worldwide, if you take an average, it is only 10%. And which country do you think is pulling down this average? India, which has got a less than 2% contribution towards training. 2% only of the employee's cost is being spent on upskilling him, getting him ready to do the job the way it has to be done. And then COVID struck. Whatever bit of skill was there has also been smashed now. Work norms have been redefined. Social norms have been redefined. The way we are going to do business is going to be totally redefined. This small, insignificant virus has created havoc. It is fashionable to always talk about the downside when we are talking about COVID pandemic. That's what most people are doing. But let's see for a change, what is the upside here? The upside is that the current focus of an Indian trainer is on 0.4 billion workforce, that is 402 million workforce of our country is whom the trainers have been focusing on. But with training going online, New York, London, Paris, Frankfurt being just a mouse click away, we have got the most excellent advantage of reaching out to 3 billion strong workforce now. We are no more a 0.4 billion workforce focusing industry. Every one of us can today reach out to 3 billion international workforce just with a click of a mouse. And 8 times increase in the market size has happened overnight. And what is the other side of the coin? You know, as they say, every coin has 2 sides. And what is the other side? The other side is the Indian trainer was competing with just 1 lakh L&D and trainer professionals, and that were highly fragmented, unorganized trainer segment in this country. And today he is suddenly faced with competition with 30 million L&D and trainers globally. People who have been trained to the best of their capability, who are very, very, very serious about what they are doing. I'd like to point out one small thing here today. 138 people have registered for this world's best trainer competition, and I see only 59 here. That is the level of seriousness we are exhibiting towards a contest which we have registered for. It is our contest. We are pitching our best against the others, and we don't seem to be interested in knowing what the contest is all about. Friends, the 30 million now that you are going to compete with in the international arena, believe me, I know. I have rubbed shoulders with them. They are of different metal. In other words, we have a 300 times increase in the competition. You are now going to compete not 300%, but 300 times. As against 1 lakh today, each trainer in India is going to compete against 30 million for the business. If New York is a mouse click away for you, Delhi, Bangalore, Bombay is a mouse click away for him. He can enter into our market and play havoc as much as we can enter into their market and play havoc. What does Josh Bersin, a global industry analyst, have to say about it? Let us see. He says, I believe L&D is one of the heroes of this crisis. I have talked with companies who have rapidly deployed work-at-home programs, well-beings and mental health programs, programs to build positive thinking and alignment. L&D is one of the most important disciplines in this area, and this time builds on years of investment and innovation in the L&D profession and L&D industry. He says that COVID has made learning and development and the training industry by far the most important in the industry today. What has training industry have to say? Fosway Group's research indicates that L&D specialists, strategists, they only 5% of them expect that anything resembling the old normal, the pre-COVID period, will be available in the post-COVID era. Everything is going to change. 95% of them feel that everything is going to change. 94% have already changed their strategy for the new normal to transition into it. And the most wonderful news, according to them, is e-learning. Already preloaded learnings, which are all loaded onto the platform, like Udemy and various other sites, they are on the decline. People want face-to-face teaching even on the digital platform. They want curated content. They want good delivery. All this spells a very big opportunity for the trainer community. If you are ready, you can really take the opportunity by the scruff of its neck and reach the top of the industry and mint millions and make a name for yourself and fulfill your passion. I know many of you are into this industry because of the passion. This is a chance to fulfill that passion. Most of you must have heard about Glassdoor. Glassdoor is a web portal which talks about the earnings in various industries. Let us see what Glassdoor has to say. An Indian trainer, as per Glassdoor, earns something around 15,000 rupees per month. Peanuts. How do you expect anyone to run a family with this sort of an earning? So obviously 99.99 recurring % of the trainers, undertake training or satisfy their passion as a part-time because they know they can't make a career out of it. I do not blame them. But today, with the world opening up for you, today, since you are able to reach out to New York, Washington, London, Paris, and Frankfurt, let me show you what exactly is the opportunity which is lying there. In New York, a trainer earns $4,500 per month. The least a trainer can earn is $31,000 annually. And the highest he can earn is $91,000 annually. The average is $52,922 per year, which gets converted to $4,500 per month. Converting it into Indian, money, an Indian trainer can earn $200 a month or approximately 15,000, whereas an Indian clicking his mouse and giving a training in New York can earn 3.3 lakhs per month. $4,500 per month. This is a wonderful opportunity which has come your way, my dear friends. All that you need to do is gear yourself up, develop your capabilities, convert your passion into currency, and reach the top of the stairs. Success is now within your reach. Our time has come to take the world head on. Wherever India has entered, it has made its mark. In software, we are today acknowledged to be the best. Because of ISRO, even in space travel, we are today acknowledged to be the best. As a working community, as a managerial community, we are acknowledged to be the best. And sending China back. Today, by sending China back from Galwan Valley, we have shown them the military might of India. The chance has come for you through this competition, the world's best trainer, to prove your mettle by competing and giving our best. Learn and improve by seeing our co-presenters, taking the help of the support resource persons. Develop yourself. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Whatever bit which requires to be developed, you can develop yourself by seeing your co-presenters and taking the support of the support panel. Identify the areas of improvement and strategize to perfect. And above all, become a part of a professional resource community which the industry can dip into. Like Mr. Daniel was telling, it is the objective of TTBC to create through this platform a club, a group, a community of professional presenters who can be of great assistance to the corporate. The corporate is looking for it. The corporate is hungry. The corporate does not know where to go and look for presenters, trainers. They don't know. And trainers like you who have got the capability, unfortunately, are treating most of it as a hobby and do not know how to leverage your expertise and make it into a full-time career, a satisfying, well-paying career. Today, the opportunity has come to you. I wish you all the best and hope you will give your best. Thank you, friends. If there is any question, you can ask me. Thank you. I'm sure Mr. Daniel can afford to give me 5 minutes to answer any question that you have regarding TTBC's involvement in Best Trainer of the World contest. After that, I will hand the platform over back to him.
So may I ask the question?
Who is it? Please tell your name, please. Huh?
Arun Chitlangia here.
Yes, Mr. Chitlangia, please ask.
So, sir, my question is that you talked about the efficiency of the trainers abroad. Indian trainers versus other trainers who are well skilled in conducting training. Which are the areas where you find that we can upgrade ourselves and do a better job than what we are doing now?
Mr. Arun, I can tell you one thing. The trainers I have seen in India are very good. There is absolutely no doubt about it. We are all as good or as bad as international trainers. But one area where international trainers score very heavily upon us is their professionalism and their commitment to their job. Possibly because they consider it a career, we consider it as a pastime. Maybe the Indian trainers, because of low, return on investment, are unable to convert it into a career. And since, after some time, what happens is they just satisfy their, desire to share knowledge in the form of a hobby. Possibly that is the reason why they don't take this very seriously. Otherwise, I can tell you, we can score any day over them. The objective of this contest is to point out to you that such an opportunity exists. That is my objective.
Thank you.
I'm 100% sure, Mr. Arun, that none of the trainers who are in this platform will be found wanting in the international arena. You step into the arena, it is there for your taking. All that you need to do is become serious about it. Those of you who are serious, get ready. The cash registers are going to start ringing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Most welcome, sir. It's an honor to have you on this platform presenting. Thank you.
Arun sir, this is Nitika. I have a question for you.
Yes, who is it, please?
Nitika Arora.
Yes, Arora ji, boliye.
My question to you is, what is the inspiration for this competition? I wanted to understand the inspiration that the entire group had.
The inspiration is very simple. I give programs in the international arena and I have found that people are very appreciative of my programs and they flock by dozens. And they pay in thousands of dollars. And I find that Indian trainers, unfortunately, in India, you announce a training program, you announce it for 99 rupees and you struggle to get people into your platform. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right, sir. A lot of times
just imagine.
They don't come only.
But today that arena is opened up where people, if you have the concept, you have the content, you have the structure, you have the delivery, and you have the technical capability, Mrs. Arora, I'm telling you, you will earn more than any CEO in India. An earning of 4 to 5 lakhs per month will be a joke. Take it from me. My only inspiration is This is one industry which can catch the international market by its collar and give it a shaking. You are all so capable. Why do you need to worry about 10 people not paying 99 rupees when there are 100 people willing to pay $99 for your program? And all that is required is a click of your mouse.
Sounds good, sir. Definitely.
May I ask one question, sir?
Please.
Arunji?
Yes, who is it?
This is Narendra Kumar Bayana.
Yes, Mr. Narendra Kumar.
Is there any age limit for this or anyone can join?
A person has to be alive, should be capable of sitting and delivering.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome. You to make a transformation, there is no age limit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. This is Uma here.
Yes, please.
Sir, I have a question, and my question is like you spoke about the international presence and the performance of Indian trainers in international arena.
Yes.
So I would like to know what are the certifications which will brand yourself as international trainers, and what are the preset requirements that we have to complete to become an, is there any accreditation or a training platform where we have to complete our initial courses so that we will be upgraded to the international standard? Is there anything like that?
May I know your name, please?
My name is Uma, sir.
Uma ji, there is absolutely nothing which is required to become an international trainer other than capability to transform people who attend your program. That's all. All these certificates will be of no use if you don't know your subject, if you don't know something, if you don't have something to offer the person who is coming. Become an expert trainer. An expert trainer is one who can take any subject under the sun, create a module which can bring transformation in the people who will listen. You have to know how to conceptualize a topic. You have to know how to curate content for it. You have to know how to structure it. You have to technically create a deck through which you can deliver the message that you want to deliver. If you do that well, you are through. As the saying goes, if you can build a good mousetrap, the world will beat a path to your door. I did not go anywhere asking people, I want to become a trainer. I didn't even know till the pandemic came that there is something called a training industry. I have been in the corporate for 43 years, over 26 years as CEO of various national multinational companies. It was by accident that the chairman of our group wanted to know what mitigation protocol we can put into place, and I conducted, with the help of my secretary, an online program for all the senior managers of the company, and the journey began. Some consultants who attended that wanted me to give the same program for their clients. It traveled like that, and today I have a following of over 7,000 people, both domestically and the international arena for my programs, and people flock to it. I not only help them, I help myself. Believe me, madam, I am earning more than what I could have ever imagined I would earn in the 43 years in my career. Don't fall for all those talks about accreditation and all that. Accreditation does not make a person an expert.
Happy evening, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. It's inspiring.
Most
and,
welcome.
If
you have the passion, you have got the willingness, you will be able to succeed anywhere. Yes.
I have a question, please.
Please.
Sir,
Yeah,
All
my
of
name
you
is
mute,
Dr.
only one
Akash.
by one ask the question, please. Otherwise, no one will be able to hear.
I'm
Yes.
Dr. Akash from Chennai.
Yes, Dr. Akash, tell me.
See, I just want to have a small clarity here. So how is TopLeague going to support us? What platform are you going to give us? Is it only on training support or exposing us to the industry? What is the background of your company, please?
We are going to be giving you the support to become very good trainers. You can learn from your co-presenters. You can take the assistance of the support panel. You become a
Okay.
good trainer, you will be a part of the community which we will project to the corporates in this country and abroad as a capable trainer whose support, whose services they can take. If you want
Okay.
us to represent you, we are willing to do that. There's
Okay.
absolutely no
So
issue.
I understand that you would support us by giving us a training as well, but you don't give us any certification. It's just that you train us to present.
We don't have, as of this moment, any plan of certifying anybody, but that is only as of now. I cannot talk about it going forward. What the plans will be going forward will all depend upon various other things.
Okay. So for
As
now,
of now,
you
we
help
are
us.
willing to guide you. We are willing to support you to become top-class trainers, which you already are. You see, you are all uncut diamonds, possibly. A bit of polishing here and a bit of polishing there, and you will become the Kohinoor, transform into the Kohinoor that you are.
I have got something to say, sir.
Thank you.
Who
Can
is
I?
it?
I am Professor Williams from Dindigul, Tamil Nadu.
Yes, Professor Williams, tell me.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank you, the team, Top League, for the wonderful initiative. Nobody has taken such steps so far. So we thank you wholeheartedly for the wonderful initiative you have taken. In fact, trainers are not recognized in a way. So you are giving an opportunity. So I thank you wholeheartedly. And I would like to know the impacts of this event. Could you share some ideas on that? You have already told, but something more beyond that.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You see, this event, as Mr. Daniel, you see, we are only the sponsors.
Yes.
We started in the month of January, a community called Participate UCNTR. We wanted people to come and share their knowledge. And when we created that community, we found that lots of trainers from the international arena joined. We have highly accomplished people.
Okay.
Highly accomplished people like Professor Kabali, who is with Arab University, and an acknowledged expert in the world of innovation and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Dr. Ram, who is the president of GIST, Guild of International Trainers, and who is an expert in biotechnology from Singapore. He is on the board of various educational institutions across the globe. Recently, he was also nominated to a board in Canada. Then we have Madam Halma Sadia from Delhi, and so many other people, Dr. Deep Chandra from Uttarakhand University, Dr. Vineet from Muzaffarpur University, so many people, Dr. Darshana from Ahmedabad. I can just keep on going. They all came, they shared their knowledge with us. They did human service to everybody. And every evening we used to have program and it used to run to packed houses. That is when, I thought, why not open up for the entire world and call people to come and compete on this platform? The competition was an excuse to bring you all together, let me tell you. Because I saw that there was tremendous amount of talent all over the place. But if I say come and give, nobody is going to come and give. So I thought, okay, let me announce a competition with very good awards. We are planning very good awards, like Mr. Daniel said. We are planning, the budget of this program is 5 to 6 lakhs in another 3-4 days time. The competition will go online. We will be advertising through our channel partners. All over the world, we will take the news that because such a competition is going on and expert trainers are giving, please come and watch. We are going to be reaching out to all the corporates, telling them that now you know where to tap into if you want quality trainers. The problem is someone is good at soft skill. The personal does not understand personal development. Somebody who is good at personal development does not understand social development. Someone who is talking about POSH, prevention of sexual harassment, is unable to talk about business model canvas.
Okay.
Through this platform, we want to tell you that you can do all the three. The model of the contest is so designed that those who will qualify and get into the competition round will be expected to give 3 programs in 3 months with a gap of 1 month each. 1 on the personal development area, 1 on professional development area, and 1 on social development area. Because you see, the strain and the methodology of creating a program in social development is the same for creating in personal development. All that you need to do is intense research, proper curation, and structuring. We have got an excellent team of support panel headed by Mr. Vaidishwaran Vedagiri, who is the lead consultant for GP Strategies, one of the top 10 L&D companies in the world. He and his team is always at your disposal. They will guide you how to do it. By learning that, not only will this experience of context become fruitful for you, you will also be able to understand the areas where you need to develop. And then we are always there. We will help you develop yourself, reach out to the world.
Yeah, it
Dr.
sounds
Williams,
very good, sir. Yeah, it
Dr.
sounds
Williams,
very good.
only one more thing I will say.
Yeah,
In the Bible, it is said,
yeah.
ask and you shall be given, knock and you shall enter.
Seek and you shall find.
Yes,
Yeah.
or seek and you shall find. Thank you.
It's wonderful and wonderful. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. Because it sounds so interesting. The observation is that well streamlined, well planned.
Thank you, sir.
My best of luck. Thank you.
Execute it. That's my only request.
Yeah, thank you. Sure.
Sir, happy
People
evening.
plan well, but it is in the execution that they fail.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You know, as
We will
I
do
can
it.
see today, with only 58 people, I think somewhere our execution has gone amiss. I think Mr. Daniel and his team of panel members need to go back to the drawing board and find out why out of 138 people who had registered, only 59 are here.
Sunday
Is it because
evening.
even on a Sunday, they can't come and listen to what they will get when they compete. Weekdays, I think even this will not come.
Yeah, you won't believe me. I had church activities, but I forego this because of this event.
That is your seriousness, Professor Williams.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy evening, sir. This is Manoj Kalyani. Can I
Yes,
ask a
Mr.
question?
Manoj, please.
Yeah. Sir, I just wanted to understand 2 things.
Please.
Number 1, what would be the criteria while judging us as a best trainer? That's the first thing. And second thing, before we come forward for a presentations, would be there any kind of workshop where it would be suggested if we improve this or if we deliver like this, it will have the high chances to go for a qualification round?
You see, were you present right from the beginning, Mr. Manoj?
I am from Rajkot, Gujarat.
No, Mr. Manoj, were you present in this meeting right from the beginning or you entered late?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was there from the moment 1, from the 6 p.m.
Then you must be knowing that what the criteria are. The criteria were discussed by Mr. Daniel now.
Though he discussed, I just wanted to understand in the detail, sir. He has given the flesh of it. Yes, sir. Agreed to that.
Yeah, the criteria will be 5 marks for concept, 5 marks for content, structure, all these things. You know, we will do one thing. We will send you the video recording of this, go through it, and then you can contact Mr. Daniel and take any other clarification that you seek. Give your best, Mr. Manoj. The opportunity is enormous. I'm telling you. You see, there are people who say they don't get the opportunity, but when they get it, they lose it.
Mr. Arun, we can take one last question from the chat box.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hi, sir.
One Jayashree Harish has asked, may I know what the future is for those who don't qualify?
There is future for everybody, madam. Those who qualify, those who don't. You have become a part of participate, you see, and your community, and we are bounden to handhold you till you become a top grade trainer, if you so wish. Let me take this opportunity to tell you that qualifying or not qualifying is incidental. Your being here is accidental, but your becoming a top flight trainer is a confirmed destiny. If you should write it, the onus lies on you.
Hello, sir.
Good evening,
Yes.
Mr. Arun.
Yes.
My name is Jyotsna. I
Yes,
just had a small question to you.
Sure.
Now, we as trainers, we generally take up different skill set that is required for employability. But however, what's your take on the fact that we need to create a niche for ourselves? A niche area for ourselves where we, I mean, it is the recall of the mind that you should be at the top of the recall when this particular area is concerned with, when corporates are looking for you, or rather for that particular subject.
Okay.
So
This is an excellent question you have asked, madam. This is a wonderful question. But unfortunately, this is a question which is correct for offline training. Most so-called training gurus offline, they keep talking about niche area. They say specialize in one particular area. Am I right?
yeah, absolutely.
Everyone says specialize in either stress management or specialize in this, specialize in that. But tell me one thing. All the inventors of this world, all the great innovators of this world, all improvements which have taken place, all progress which has taken place, it has taken place because of generalists or specialists.
So
Divergent thinking is the key to development. Convergent thinking is necessary in the creative process only after divergent thinking. If you are not in a position to take any subject which your audience wants and create content which will be able to transform him, in today's world, it will become a very big problem. Where will you go looking? Let me ask you a simple question. Let us say you have established yourself as an expert in one area. You are mentoring a business leader. Suddenly you find that he has got serious personal issues and requires to develop in certain areas in his personal life. What will you do?
yeah, absolutely, Mr. Arun. I do second you on that. That you need to have a divergent thinking and well-rehearsed concepts on hand. That's for sure. I just wanted to understand your point of view on that. Of course, I do take up divergent skills
You see, the more
training.
divergent you are, I have got nothing against being an expert in one thing, because everyone starts off into the international market in that way only. You break through into the international market through being recognized as an expert, a subject matter expert in one particular area. But at the same time, unless you are in a position to strike a balance in knowing how to handle other areas also, it will be very difficult for you.
Absolutely. It's
You see,
basically
the consultants through whom I work in the international market, there are a number of consultants who hire me for my products. And when I go and give those programs, corporates who approach me, sometimes approach me for, sir, can you do this? Arun, can you do that? Would you be able to guide our people in this? I should be able to do it because it could possibly be a part of it. For instance, let me give you an example. I have a program running called Team and Teaming for High Performance. While discussing team and teaming for high performance, from which, the slice of turning failure on his head was done on 4th, which was very well accepted. One particular corporate came forward to me and talked to me, sir, can you help us with cognitive behavioral therapy? Can you explain the concept of cognitive behavioral therapy to us? Can I say no? Because cognitive behavioral therapy is a part of the team and teaming for high performance process. Now you see, the moment I say I cannot do that, what am I telling? I'm telling them that I'm trying to teach you something which I don't understand. What happens to my standing? So I should immediately be able to undertake that assignment, curate the subject, conceptualize the program properly, and deliver it to them so that they understand that this man is talking sense. This is how you need to become good at being able to handle various subjects. Supposing you are talking about stress management and you are talking about the cognitive process of perception, someone comes and asks you, sir, can you help us with understanding perception per se and cognitive bias? You say, no, my area is only stress management. I can't talk to you about cognitive bias. What will happen?
Absolutely. Everything is closely knit.
Yes. Everything is interlinked. You might not know something, but when somebody, that is the reason, why we have made the format like this.
Yep.
That you should be able to give in 3 different areas work. There is nothing like application and commitment to succeed in life. If you are willing to commit yourself to something, and if you are willing to apply yourself, you will succeed and in the process grow.
So basically, if I have to summarize what you said, it's be a jack of all and also master something else. Yeah, one. So jack of all and master one.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Arun. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
Good evening, sir. This is Madhvi Utla. My question, Madhvi Utla. I'm from Hyderabad.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm also an actress, actually, by the way. I had to give an audition. That is why I just attached. Pardon me for that. My question to you is, I'm also a trainer. Past 12 years, I'm into training. But then it has evolved so much, this digitalization, how do we deal with it? Like, it's so much advanced, too many PPTs, too many content. Like, my training is, I would love to keep it as very interactive and very soulful. Like, if I'm explaining a concept, I like to talk and converse more than this. So how do we render and balance this? Like, I'm thoroughly not I don't like to do that, too many technical PPTs and all that. I like to interact with people. So is it correct way of approaching things, or I'm just...
Madhavi, right?
Yes.
You have a beautiful destiny, Madhavi. I have not seen you. I have not met you. But I can tell you have a beautiful destiny. Do you know why?
I don't know.
You have reached the right place. Where the learning is now going to take place. And your I don't like is going to change into I love.
Sorry, sir.
Don't worry. You are going to learn things from your co-presenters, which will go into reinforce your belief that interaction is the key to everything. But then a key requires a lock. And the lock is technical capability. When you put the key of interaction into the lock called technical capability, the world of training will open up for you and you are going to create transformative impact on your audience. Acting and training are not very different. They are not different at all, let me tell you.
Okay.
Unless you immerse yourself in both, you can't deliver.
Yes.
You have to be passionate about both.
Yeah. I'm like completely, I'm all about training. Training is I breathe.
Done. You will breathe for a long time. That's my assurance to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Hi, Arun, sir.
Yes.
Umama this side.
Who is it?
Umama. My name is Umama. Sir.
Yes, madam. Tell me.
Yeah. So just one quick question, sir. I am pretty trained at the train.
Your audio is not okay. Something is wrong with your audio.
Okay, just give me a minute.
No.
Yeah. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was just asking, sir, that I'm pretty new to this industry, and I have always observed that the trainers are backed up by their experiences a lot. So when
your audio is not okay. Umaji, what I suggest is you can call me.
Sure,
I will
sure,
answer
sure.
your question. No
Okay,
issue.
okay, okay.
No issue. Yes. Anybody else? And let us take one more question and then I will hand the platform over back to Mr. Daniel. I don't want to steal the thunder from him. It is not about me, it is about him. Yes, please.
Sir, Alok Kapoor here from Lucknow.
Who is it?
Alok Kapoor from Lucknow.
Namaskar Kapoor ji, kaise hain?
बहुत अच्छा हूँ साहब. No question. Just a very big thank you for all the inspiration and motivation. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Now let me hand that platform back to Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel, over to you, please.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Arun, for your insights, telling us there's lots of opportunity and one needs to be prepared by means of competence and skill so that we can grab that opportunity. I think you have really given a big picture, very factual, a lot of research, and I'm sure TTBC's participative India is going to help us to get into that. As you rightly said,